Là, je fait commencer dans l'école ça, élève pareil moi qui se condisciple moi. L'aime venir dans l'école là, dit oh on venir dans l'école créole, ça comment faire montrer comment pas apprendre ou pas développer bien, me dit m'a développer bien parce que vision nous c'est venir on l'école côté ti moun a pas apprendre bien, gain bon ambiance côté parents a participer bien dans développement ti moun yo. Même moun qui t'a dit yo pas bon, y a tourner vinn jeune. Les apprendre ti moun dans langue maman dans langue papa, li capable vinn un gros écrivain, li capable vinn un gros artiste, li capable vinn un gros moun dans communauté et puis dans pays.
We arrived in Haiti as part of the mission, the I-10 Technical Cooperation Mission under the Organization of American States, as an initiative that helps us implement the Early Learners Program funded by USAID. And when we got here, our goal was to learn about the practices, the policy, the activities undertaken by the Ministry of Education, Quisqueya University and model schools in Haiti to help us better understand how it is that we should establish our own language policy and how to move from policy to practice so that when we're ready for implementation of that policy, we would already have an understanding of concrete examples of how it works, how these policies translate into the actual activities in the classroom and how to be able to reach students in their mother tongue.
Mother tongue instruction is quite essential. We've seen huge changes since we started mother tongue instruction. When the kids used to read in French, they would often just be reading the words without any comprehension. And the island of La Gonave, which has 120,000 people on it, when they would take 6th grade exams, only about 35% of the kids would pass. And these schools on the island weren't even sending all the kids. They were sending kids that they thought might pass the 6th grade exam to the 6th grade exam. After using mother tongue instruction at Matènwa and then sharing that methodology with other schools on the island, each year the passing rate increased. And over a 4-year time, we saw that it went all the way up to 78%.
It's really important to speak our mother tongue, which is Creole, because the kids only speak Creole at their home. They speak Creole in their community. And the best way for them to learn faster and easier is by going through their mother tongue. Because when we speak other languages, they don't understand it. It's a process that they need to learn. And for any child to start speaking a language, they need at least 3,000 hours. And if we're trying to integrate French while they're coming, they won't know it. That's the reason we're focusing on their mother tongue, on our mother tongue, which is Creole, so they can really focus on it. And once they finish to learn it, it's easier for them to learn any other language.
Qui encore? Côté ça regardez. En bas ou bien en haut? Ah!
And we've seen tremendous results because when children come with the mother tongue, Haitian Creole, when they have not been exposed to French, it's difficult to conduct, literacy or even learning content area using a foreign language, which is French. Because for 90% of the children coming into school, 95% in fact, Creole is the only and the sole language that they speak, which is their mother tongue. So to introduce them with a foreign language in terms of French would be a disservice. And we've seen the result prior to that in terms of massive number of students not being able to be literate after even 12 years of schooling. So this was the reason why the policymakers, back in the 80s, decided to move and implement the Creole or the mother tongue instruction at the primary level, and then hoping that by the 4th year, children will become bilingual, and then they can continue in using both languages.
Depuis commencer?
Depuis préscolaire.
Où? Wow!
Puis après, j'étais plus intéressé à la musique. Puis après, je me continuer dans professeur musique.
He was a student of the school since preschool, and he's now one of the teachers. No, that's music.
Over the last 10 years, growing amounts of research have been proving that in order for students to learn, they need to feel safe and they need to feel joy in what they're doing. If they don't have that basic sense of connection, the brain is not able to really learn at the higher levels. That prefrontal cortex, where higher level critical thinking and executive functioning skills take place, is not achieved. But rather, when you're sitting in a classroom in fear that you're not able to say correctly in French, or if you're not able to properly express yourself in the language, then you are held back.
We also take for granted that all the children coming to our schools in St. Lucia speak English. We believe that they all speak English, but the reality is very different. In a single class, you might have children who speak French Creole as their first language. Another set may speak standard English as their first language, and then a third set of children in that same class may have English Creole as their first language. And so for many years we approach language instruction from the perspective that we were teaching English speakers, and there was no need essentially to actually look further into the language that children actually brought into the classroom. And so a language policy allows ministries, policymakers, teachers to understand that language instruction must first start by identifying what the child's first language is, and then the teacher can build from there.